House Chair, we welcome this opportunity to make a statement to the House on threats posed by the current wave of extortions and other related crimes in parts of the country. The four provinces, to start with, Gauteng, KwaZulu-Natal, Western Cape, and Eastern Cape, currently carry 73% of crime levels in South Africa. The rest of the provinces carry the balance. The gravity of these crimes alone, including extortions, is of serious concern to us over and above their concentration. Extortions have been emerging over time and has now reached levels where all communities in our country beyond the four provinces indicated above have become very angry, bitter, and agitated. The pain has gone very deep. The mood expressed in communities all around the country is also reflective of statements that have been made in the House unanimously against these crimes in the short past. Somewhere in the background, the current socio-economic conditions are militating against low crime levels in the country and need to be addressed urgently by this House and also by the executive. The modus operandi of the perpetrators involved in these heinous acts is well known. Most of them are individuals who do not want to work, but rather choose to parade as armies of murderous parasites that must be fought and rejected by society as a whole. They are often armed, operating in groups, and instill fear and chaos. The relative silence of communities and low reporting is all due to these fears. So we offer communities toll-free numbers, we communicate, we talk to them, but there's a lot of fear out there. Police, of course, led by ministry, are hard at work fighting these crimes on a daily basis. Among recent operations is where suspects identified through intelligence as extortionists were confronted in Milnerton in Cape Town. 4 suspects were fatally wounded in a shootout with police, while 4 were admitted in hospital with wounds, and 2 ran away and escaped. In the Eastern Cape, operations are underway and we're focusing in Mthatha and Nelson Mandela Bay on similar crimes, including illegal occupation of buildings and stock theft, among others. 12 cases have recently been reported on the hotline and investigations are underway. We are observing signs of resistance among criminals, but want to say that police will prevail. They will have to prevail, and we'll make sure that they prevail. We must also mention that we see shocking incidents of lowest morality where church services, funerals, and other family-related functions get disrupted by these extortionists. In Gauteng, 3 criminals were arrested in Bronkhorstspruit 3 weeks ago and on activities related to extortions. Soweto is also a place that has received our attention in the incidents of extortion. In Mpumalanga, 3 arrests were made recently in cases of extortion and fighting over turf on the same purpose. In Free State, the target of extortionists include pensioners and people who receive RAF. Generally, there's more extortions going on in the communities than meet the eye. This requires more intelligent operations on our side. And we know we have to strengthen intelligence, we have to improve intelligence, we have to find information on our own in terms of profiling these criminals. because communities, as I say, they do report, but not enough. In the context of above, the whole government approach, we have initiated signing of cooperative agreements with provincial and local governments with operational plans, all seeking to integrate our resources against crime. Currently, the operational plan is being rolled out here in the Western Cape, in Cape Town, with its new 6 sub-districts that are going to make it much more easier for us to police these areas, jointly with city police, with private companies, with law enforcement and CPFs. The model will be replicated in all metros in the country. The operational plan will include CPFs and private security companies, as I've indicated. The Eastern Cape and Nelson Mandela have agreed on the operational plan, and it is currently being rolled out, and we will be launching it soon. We're meeting Gauteng on Thursday this week on the same program. Next will be KZN on the 19th and the 20th of this month. All these metros coincide with the concentration of crimes in the country. And this alignment will help us fight much more effectively in an aligned way in terms of resources. We're also holding a series of meetings with with sister departments on collaboration against crime as per National Integrated Crime Prevention Strategy. This Friday, we're meeting as JCPS cluster to tighten up our act and to come up with better synergies. Deadline for us to complete national policing policy is the end of October this year. This will, among other things, deal with police stations, just the definition of a police station, just the norms and standards of a police station, urban or rural. We need that so that we define what a police station is. And it will relate to infrastructure and application of such norms, including where police live in their barracks and all of that. We believe traditional leaders and communities have a role to play, and they will be engaged. And finally, legislation reviews are underway. 1 is SAPS Amendment Bill, 2, CIRA, 3, CSPS Act, 4, Critical Infrastructure Amendment Bill, and 5, overhaul of Criminal Procedure Act by Department of Justice and as police who are participating. And this is important. We have our eye, among other things, on things like parole. We think that quite a large number of criminals get paroles unduly and prematurely in a number of cases, while they still should be sitting in jail. We'll be going through this with the portfolio committee, and we hope that we'll go through this financial year so that we improve the way we deal with criminality in our country. Thank you very much.